this might be the quietest top 10 team out there. They take on probably one of the hottest teams in America. And these guys have been dealing. They welcome TCU, or no, they go on the road to Fort Worth to go play TCU. Michael Felder, we need an undefeated Big 12 champ. That's just the quiet understanding. Right. The only real way the Big 12 will secure a spot in this dance, the dance changes. The dance will change, but they need an undefeated. Oklahoma State going into TCU. How do you see that playing out? Do they have the type of firepower to get out of this thing? Because TCU's been playing they've been ambushing people.
Yeah, gangbusters. And so here's the thing. I think we watched a transition over the last 3 seasons with Oklahoma State where it was this Tylan Wallace and Chuba Hubbard team. Then it was a team led by that defense, headlined by defensive coordinator Jim Knowles. And then you lose Malcolm Rodriguez to the next level. Knowles, you lose him to Ohio State. And now it's finally, even though he's been the starter each one of those seasons, Spencer Sanders, this is finally his team. He's in charge now. He knows what he's supposed to be doing, and he's making things work. And I think that's, if you're going to hang your hat on anything, I think you hang your hat on Spencer Sanders for this Oklahoma State team. But at the same time, we've watched Max Duggan. We've watched him for 4 years. 4 years, right? Like, we watched him and been like, he didn't get he didn't get there. He didn't quite get there. And this year he's getting there. And it obviously helps. They got that. What's the big boy, Quentin Johnston? Lord, what a nightmare. Can you imagine covering this dude?
He's a monster. Coach Sumlin, just going right off of what Felder just said, what does America not understand or appreciate about Mike Gundy, his sustainability, and Oklahoma State? It's always a surprise that they keep popping up here in the top 10, top 8, year in, year out with that type of staying power. What do we not appreciate or understand about that program?
I think, because of where they are, with Oklahoma, the powerhouse that Oklahoma has been, right? Mm-hmm. And the national brand that it's been. I think Oklahoma State has been in that shadow from a national scene. In the Big 12, that's not the case, right? If you're coaching the Big 12, you know that they're coming to play. Mike Gundy, in the first week, I gave him the toast of the week. 15 years, he's seen it. He played there. He understands what that place needs to win. He's built that place from that stadium. Now it's a beautiful facility. Yeah. And they're recruiting at a high level. They've got a lot of guys in the NFL. Can I
ask you something, Coach?
Yes, you bet.
How do they let folks with those paddles into the stadium?
The same way they let people in with cowbells.
Yep.
Yeah, but the cowbell's not going to hurt you. That paddle can't hurt you.
Well, it won't hurt you, but I've had one thrown at me from the upper deck. So don't worry about that. Yeah, I'd rather get hit with a paddle than a cowbell, because those things are about that big. But back to Oklahoma State, I'm with you. And Max Duggan, he's what is he, 26 now? He's been
something
playing
like that
forever, right?
Something like
so
that.
What you're seeing this year is a couple 3 quarterbacks, and you can name them all, that are in their even UCLA. We've been waiting.
Dorian Thompson Robinson. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And then now he's playing, right? And he's making the right decisions. He's not just running around. So guys that have played that much football, you can see it. It'll be interesting to me. And I thought, when you lose Jim Knowles, everybody says, "Well, what are you going to do?" I think Derek Mason is is a great coach.
Yep.
I go back to last year, and everybody's talking about, well, what happened at Auburn? You turn that game on at the halftime. What was it, 6-6 or 3-3, something like that,
with
against
Bama,
Alabama, right?
Yeah.
So he leaves there and he's there. It will be a real chess match this week. We'll figure out, where TCU is, because they've been going up down the field on everybody. But I think Derek Mason will have some answers, and he's going to have them, because, like you said, TCU is playing lights out, and they're going to have to get some stops. You're gonna have to get some turnovers. But I really do. I like Oklahoma State in this game for the first time because I've liked TCU every week.